Hello, my friend. How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? Join in, join in. Let's join in. Let's join. Let's join and power tap. Let's join and power tap. So we can start. I have to be just in a jiffy. Okay, I just have to do things in a jiffy because I have other things to accomplish today. Good morning, good afternoon. Good morning, good afternoon. Good morning, good afternoon. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Auntie Sheyi, ẹ káàsán, ẹ káàárọ̀. According to your time, I greet you. According to your time, I greet you, my sister. Ẹ ti bínú sí mi, ẹ má bínú. Ẹ má bínú o, ẹ má bínú. Adebeg, orí ìkúnlẹ̀ ni mo wà. Ṣé kí n tún dọ̀bálẹ̀ sí i? Ọkùnrin ló máa ń dọ̀bálẹ̀. Ah, our tools, this tool is not working today. No wonder, no wonder. This one is not showing me what I really needed. Okay, let's power tap, let's power tap, let's power tap so we can do what we need to do. I have a lot to cover and I want to do it in a jiffy. All right, so it's a Saturday vibe. Welcome to Saturday. Welcome to another weekend. Okay. All right, that's better. That's better. You just woke up, innit? You just woke up. You just woke up, innit? Welcome to our Saturday talk. Let's talk about balancing your gut and how to boost your immune system or response. Okay, there are things that we need to do to help boost our immune system, what we eat, exercise, and all of that. Okay, so let's change this one to here. All right, so yeah, I'm still waiting for people to join. You can join in, not just watching from FYP. You can come in and listen, all right, if you are interested in it. So before I go into the topic I have for us today, I want to talk about numbers. Today is a special day for me and my family. Thank you, my love. I like you too, right? It's a special day because it's 0808 2026. And I love numbers. I love numbers. I love working with numbers. Okay. So your date of birth is not by mistake. Your name is not by mistake. There are meaning to your name. There are meaning to the date you were born, apart from the month and also the year you were born. It's so significant there. So there are some symbolic significance, regarding the days you were born. So today, being 8th and of August, which is 8th, 2026, number always carries symbolic meaning, right? They guide us, they align with us from single digit to multiple digits. You see, maybe you are born on the 1st, or you are born on the 22 or 22nd. It carries first or double digits. It's either of the two days that you were born. All right, so yeah, 8, for example, means financial abundance in numerology and also in the Bible. It means financial abundance, it means material success, it means personal power. In the month of May, August, in the month, May is my birth month. In the month of August, those that are born in August, they have the financial abundance and material success as well as personal power. If you look at it this way, today being the 8th of the 8th, 2026, so we have 8 in 3 places, and I'm going to explain to you. You say how? Okay, today is the 8th. August is 8 number, right? And the year 2026, when you plus 2 plus 6 is 8. right? 2 plus 6 is 8. So 8 times 3, that is 24, right? So I'm not going to go into full numerology, the meaning, but I just want to share this with you because today is a special day, all right? So it's a special day, it's a special month, all right? So each number, carries a unique vibration. If you are born on the 8th and the 8th of 2026, you carry the right vibration. That vibration will affect your finance. It will affect your success, material success, maybe your wealth and all of that, and your personal power, what you carry. Okay? Except if you don't know who you are personally, then you are losing a lot, to be honest. Okay? So each number carries a unique vibration, energy, personality traits. Who you are, depends on the date you were born. I don't even want to mention the day you were born. Maybe you are born Friday, like the Ghanaian. If you are born on a Friday, they call them Kwesi. In my country, some parts of my country, maybe the Igbo or Yoruba, if they were born on Friday, they will call their child Friday because they were born on a Friday. And some people, if they were born on a Sunday, they call their child Sunday. Or if it's a female, in a Yoruba culture, they call that child, that daughter, Bose or Abosede. All right. And if you were born on Christmas Day, they say Abiodun, right? Or Christmas period. So your name, your date of birth, and the day you were born and the year you were born, they are so symbolic to your life. And that will affect a lot of people. Yeah, it affects a lot of people. Why? Because they don't know. Okay, so your personality traits or type shapes our traits. In other words, your challenges in life, whatever you are going through in life, is because you were born on a certain date, and because you were, on a certain date and on a certain day, it will also affect you. All right, that is not. I'm just laying this as a foundation. That is not what I'm talking about. If you see what is on my what do you call it, background, you say Saturday vibe. Let's talk about balance your gut, boost your immune response, and I'm going to get there. But I just want to put this out there first because today is a special day, as I've said, for me. All right, so it's not my birthday, but it's a special day for me. So in numerology, your first name has a lot to say about you. If you are called Inka, that Inka means a lot in your life, and it affects you a lot. If you are called Sunday, that Sunday has a meaning in your life and it affects you a lot. If you are called Jimo or whatever, that first name affects you a lot. For example, I'm Opeoluwa. There is a reason for that. Opeoluwa means giving thanks unto God. Giving thanks unto God. So that is the meaning. If your name, go and find out the meaning of your name if you don't know, because it will affect and shape your life. Your name and the date you were born will always affect you in your journey of life. And that is the truth. If you like it, you believe. If you don't like, I cannot force you to believe. But that is what I believe, and it has been working since the time I came across this intuition. I applied it into my life, and it has been helping me a lot. Okay, so yeah, in numerology, your first name has a lot to say about you, and the date that you were born interprets who you are. The date, in fact, the time you were born also matter. Maybe you were born in the morning, maybe you were born in the afternoon, maybe you were born in the evening. That is why this mark on your palm, it matters a lot, and it has meaning. There are no two equal. This palm in your hand, there are no two equal. If you search, if they say, okay, someone maybe commit a crime, what do? They take their fingerprints, because there can never be the second similar fingerprints. So that is why they always take a fingerprint to identify the real crime, or the person that committed the crime. They will ask you to, do the fingerprints. In fact, they will do every finger. There is no duplicates. So if they are looking for Funsho, that Funsho can be 1 million Funsho, but that fingerprint can never be the same. So it means that you carry unique and a dignified identity that you yourself you don't really know about. You carry a unique identity that you don't really know nothing about, and you just say, "Oh, I'm human being. I'm this." No, you are uniquely, chosen by God or created by God. Okay, so your name, your first name in particular, because you are not the only one bearing Johnson, your surname. That surname belongs to your generation, your ancestors. It's not your own real name. Your own real name is your first name. So I could be Opeolu Johnson. I could be Opeolu Kingsley. That Kingsley, that Johnson is not my name. I carry my ancestors' name. Thank you, my love. Thank you. God bless you. I carry my ancestors' name. So my own real name is Opeoluwa. So you bear your own name. Your own name reflects who you are in life. All right. So thank you so much for the love. Thank you, my darling. I don't know who is actually giving me that, because I have a couple of you watching me. God bless you. All right. So yeah. And I said, your first name has a lot to say about you, and the day that you were born interprets who you are. And these letters and numbers, your names are formed with letters. Abiodun, Abiodun, or whatever, Victoria, and all of that. Your name has letters, right? But your date of birth has numbers. You were born maybe on the 1st of August or 8th of August as of today, in 1950 or whatever. That name, that letters, that date of birth carries a lot and means a lot in your life. So it carries a specific meaning in your life. Okay, so your first name has a lot to say about you, and the day that you were born interprets who you are. And these letters and number combined has a precision of what we reveal about who you are. Your date of birth, the letters, the number of letters in your name has a precision of who you are, and it will determine who and how your life will be shaped. All these things affect us because life is so spiritual. Life is so spiritual. Okay? I just want to lay this bare, right? Because, I am led to just share it. I will talk more about numbers and dates of birth and day you were born, the day you were born. Maybe you were born on Sunday or Saturday or Monday or Tuesday. It doesn't matter, but it has a meaning and is connected to you. Even we could have 100 millions of what do you call it, of Daniel. One same Daniel, one particular Daniel that has his own fingerprints. It's not similar to the 99 million people. No, it's not. Because you are identified by your fingerprints, by your name, and all of that. Not by your surname, by your own name. All right. So even heaven reckons you with your name, not by your surname. If you bear Opeolu Johnson, they will not recognize Johnson, but me as Opeolu. Yeah. So that is what heaven will recognize you with. So, and these letters and numbers comes with a precision for which reveals the depth of your inner self, of who you are. Okay, so now I'm going to switch and let's go straight to the topic for today. And the topic for today is balance your gut and boost your immune system and or response. Why did I talk about numbers? It's because today is a special day, the 8th of the 8th, 2026. And I've explained how 2026, how we have 3 8s in 2026 or in August. August the 8th, the today's date is 8. When you plus 2 plus 6 is 8. That means we have 3 8s in August. 8 in three places in today. All right, so not tomorrow but today. Okay, so balance means, take it one by one. Balance means staying steady without falling over. The time you give your body the amount of work, rest, play in harmony. The time you give your body rest, that is what I mean by balance your gut and boost your immune system. What you eat, how you spend your weekend, what you do everyday life will affect you. All right, so you can see me in that picture. That picture means a lot to me, and for me personally, I take my health first. I don't care what people are spending their money on, but for me, I spend money on my well-being more than any other thing, because I know that they always say health is wealth. Health is wealth. I spend my money on my well-being because that is the only thing. Yoruba will say, "Nteye ba jẹ lẹyẹ máa gbé fò." In other words, whatever you eat, that is what you live with. All right, so, and you will continue to live good if you eat the right food and balanced diet. Okay, balanced diet, right? So I don't joke with my body. I feed my body with what it deserves. I give my body what my body deserves. If my body is craving for ice cream, I will have ice cream. If my body is craving for maybe something sugary, I will have it, but in limitation. I don't take sugar. When you have reached the age of 30 plus, you don't need too much sugar in your life. Sugar is for children growing up. Why? Because they are always running around and all of that, playing. But as an adult, you really run around, except if you go to gym to go and burn the sugar and carbohydrates and whatever. But if you are not doing all that, you don't need to be eating sugar. Sugar is not good for the body. In fact, if you are diabetes, you don't need sugar, and there are some food that you don't even need to be eating if you're a diabetic patient. All right, so what is your gut saying about you? Your gut is the engine of your body. Your brain, your what do you call it, your immune system, everything. Your gut is the engine of your body. So you listen to your body, you hear and trust what your body is telling you. Because if you are hungry now, your body is telling you, your stomach will be rumbling. Your stomach will be what? Will be rumbling. Thank you. Your stomach will be rumbling, right? You know that maybe you need water or you need food. Okay, not necessarily when you have that rumbling stomach it means that you are hungry. No, maybe you know there are some things happening in that stomach. Okay, so you hear trust your gut. I mean, yeah, you've heard trust your gut. It means that trust your intuition and stay true to yourself. Trust your gut. You always say, "Oh, trust your gut." Believe what what you hear or what you feel. Believe, right? It means that you should listen more to your inner self. And your inner self, I've said it, is part of the day you were born, your date of birth, your age, your name, your personal name, not your father's name, your own name, not your husband's name, your own personal name. So it means a lot. You may be ignoring some warning signs when suddenly you fell off the cliff. Yeah, you will fall. If you don't listen to your body, you will miss it. All right, so how do you spend your weekend? How do you love to spend your weekend? How do you love to spend your weekend? For me, I like relaxing. I love relaxation. Most days, I don't really do something that will overwhelm me or something that I'll feel like, oh, I shouldn't have done this or I should have done that. I try to put everything into perspective that will help me stimulate my brain, help my body, and not overwork myself so that I don't end up being burnt out. Okay, so that is for me. That is how I do my own thing. So one of the ways I love to rest or reset is to recharge my mind by giving myself permission to slow down. When it's weekend, slow down. Kìràkìtà ò dọ́là. Kìràkìtà ò dọ́là. Slow down. Slow down and take care of yourself first. Listen to that body. Listen to that, your warning sign. Some people, they will have giddiness. They will be seeing multiple colors. Don't you dare request to come and join me. Do you see me playing a game? Don't request to join me because you'll be declined. Okay? So, you need to focus and listen to your body. Why? Because it will help you in the long run. Some people will have this flash of rainbow. What is that telling you? It means maybe you have not drank water enough. You feel giddy. And that could be as a result of not taking enough rest. That could be because you have not taken enough rest. You feel giddy. You will just see a flash of rainbow and you ignore that warning. That warning is a big sign that is giving you a warning that anything could happen. It's a big warning that is telling you that anything could happen. But you just say, oh, maybe it's nothing. You have to take care and take note of every sign that you get, right? You have to take note. Okay? So give yourself permission to slow down, relax, reflect, and enjoy the moment. Enjoy your weekend. That is why they call it weekend, so that you can take time off work. I know that if you are working you are doing 9 to 5, you may not have the opportunity to do Monday to Friday, depending on the kind of job that you're doing. But hey, let me tell you, there is time for everything. And that time is for you to relax. It's the weekend. It's the weekend. Even though if you are still working during the weekend, doesn't mean that you have to overwork yourself or overstretch yourself. Just make sure that you slow down. You slow down. Okay? So, enjoy the weekend and the importance of taking care of your gut and nourish your body by supporting your immune system. Support your immune system with the best and the right food. You don't need to go extra mile. You don't need to spend too much before you can eat right. You don't need to go and be eating junk and you say, oh, I'm going to Maggi, I'm going to Burger King, I'm eating all this. Those are junk food. Those are junk food. Occasionally you can treat yourself, but when it comes to every day, you have to take care of what you eat. Okay? One day I will show you how what I eat. You see me there. This is me. That is me on the picture, and that is how I eat. The other day I mentioned that you will not even believe what I eat, and this thing that you see me drinking here is very filling. When you drink it, in fact, you cannot drink it in a go or at a go. I have to be sipping it bit by bit by bit. And I'm showing you so that you know that I do what I preach. I follow what I preach. And that is me. I take care of myself. Some months I can just live on juice. Juice. And it's so filling, even though it feels like you are drinking water. Water can also fill you, especially if you don't know how to swim. You go into the pool, you'll be you'll be choked with water. You will choke with water. So yeah, how can you take care of your gut? Eat various range of food high in fiber. Limit processed food. All these fried food, all this food that you go and buy, they bring Burger King, KFC, and all of that. You don't need all that. You can make your own KFC at home. Just reduce processed items food. Stay hydrated. Drink enough water, good water, not ordinary water, good water. And be mindful of where you buy your water in Nigeria, because I've seen a lot of people that the water where they hey, I saw one where they fetching water that they are selling to the public, packaging it and selling it as pure water. There were these green molds in the well that they were fetching water from. There were green molds, green, mold on top of the well. They will they have this what do you call it, pump, that they directly fetch the water from it, and they do not treat the water. They just package it, and they were selling. Thank God the government found them, and they were, they closed that building, and I believe they will, put them in jail or something like that. You have to be careful the kind of water that you drink. Hey, good afternoon, sir, my coach. My coach is here. My mentor, my daddy, my mentor, my pastor. Right? So be careful what you drink, the kind of water that you drink. Drink clean, pure water, not all this small packaged water that they sell in sachets and all of that. Health is wealth. All right, so clean your guts, eat the right food, fiber, exercise, fermented food. They don't normally eat fermented food in Nigeria. The only thing I know that they ferment in Nigeria maybe is meat. When they kill goats during Ileya, they will put salt just to preserve the meat so it doesn't go bad. They call it salt fish or salt meat, right? And those are the way they preserve food in those days. Our ancient parents or grandparents or great grandparents, that is how they save their food. They preserve their food. They put it in salt, put it under the sun so that it will dry and it will not get moldy, and it can keep for months, even a year. And so fermented food are good. You can make your own fermented food, like cabbage, cucumber, onions. You can ferment them. They can last forever. You can make your own probiotic water. I've told you the other time, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, 2 Saturdays ago, I mentioned that probiotic water, that the best one for you is omidum. The water that you get out from making pap. If you can't make pap yourself at home, go to the woman making pap. Maybe if they want to sell it, you can buy. In fact, when we were growing up, whenever we are having ogi or pap, we always use that omidum to mix the pap so that it will be like tangy, somehow. How does it taste? About, I don't know how to explain it. They will use that omidum to mix. When we buy the ogi, we will say, ẹ fún wa omidum yẹn, that is what we use. It's probiotic. We will use the omidum to mix the ogi and then cook it, or what do you call it? Make it well for you to be able to have it. And the tanginess and the sourness, yes, it will give you sour taste. That omidum is the probiotic water that is the best one for you. If you want to make ogi here in diaspora, you can make your own ogi. All you need to buy is a corn flour. Soak it for 2 or 3 days in water. Leave it. Put it in a dark place. Good afternoon, coach and mentor. All my coach and mentors are here. Okay? So you can leave it for 2-3 days or even 7 days. It depends how sour you want the water. So the water you drain from the pap or from your corn flour, keep it. Don't throw it away. That is the natural probiotic You don't need to go and buy yogurt. Even you can make your own yogurt at home. It's not that difficult to make. The only thing is time consuming. And once you make that yogurt, it can last you for a month. It can last you for a month. You just need to put them, if you want a Greek yogurt or you want a natural yogurt or juice, whichever way you like it. But I like the Greek yogurt. I like the how the Lebanese, how they make their own yogurt, because it's a bit soury and you know, tangy and all of that, right? I love it. You know, so try to incorporate fermented food like cucumber, cabbage, especially the red cabbage, pepper, habanero pepper. Have you ever tried habanero pepper salad? Habanero pepper, atanla, you just cut them. You don't need to do anything. Fresh. The sweet pepper, which is the, you call it attache, or what do they call it in Nigeria? And those long pepper, jalapeno pepper, you just cut them. Jalapeno comes in green color, but they also have the red one. Cut them. You can have cucumber, if you like tomato, fresh tomatoes, lettuce, and what do you call it? Lemon. Just squeeze it. You don't need to add anything. If you like fish, you can have it with fish. If you want to have it with steak, you can have it with steak. But on its own is also a meal. And you can also add some nuts like chia seed, almond, sesame seed, all this kind of seed, all sorts of seed that you have or you could get in the market. You can also add it to it and just have it on its own. It's so good. And if you want to make your own mayonnaise at home, just put a whole egg, put lemon, squeeze have a lemon, put salt, put olive oil or any kind of oil that you like, and then you just beat it. Your mayonnaise is ready. All this mayonnaise you buy in the market, you know, they've had something in it, maybe preservation or something, and you don't know how long it has been on the shelf for. So all these things, they are not difficult to make at all. All right, so cucumber, onions. Have you had pickled egg before? Have you ever had pickled egg before? In fact, it's so nice. It's so juicy. It's so fresh. You know, but if you are not used to it, you may not like the taste. You may not like the taste. So for me, I like all this kind of, you know, pickle things. Sauerkraut. Oh my goodness. Sauerkraut, I can eat it all day long. I can eat it all day long on its own. If I need to, like, I don't nibble, I don't pick. I'm not a picky eater. If I want to eat, I eat once and for all. If I eat now, maybe my next meal will be in the next 3 hours or 4 hours. I don't eat in between. Even I don't know how to snack in between. So if I want to eat, I will eat a whole lot what I want to eat, and there I am done until, you know, maybe 6 or 7. No, I don't eat after 7. Latest I try to eat is 6. But some days, maybe, okay, it's very rare, very rare if I eat after 7, because it takes 3 hours for digestion. So that 3 hours, it means if I eat at 7, it is late for me. It will not digest until 10. Even though I don't go to bed that early, but I don't like anything that will disturb me, you know, in the late evening. I just want to be free. I want my stomach to be free. So, and I eat light, you know, so that it will be easy to digest. All right. So, egg, pickled boiled egg, not raw egg. Pickled boiled egg. You boil the egg, you put it in maybe in a sugar, vinegar and all of that, water. And I will teach you how to do it one day. All right. So all grains, nuts and seed, and beans to boost your microbial adversity. Okay. So for fiber, eat plenty of leafy green like ugu. I've said it. In some days you don't need to cook I mean, sometimes you don't need to cook your vegetable. Just cut it into salad. Thank you, my love. Thank you. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, oh yeah. You know, just cut them into salad, like water leaf, ugu, shoko, any vegetable of your kind that is in season. Wash them well, because you know they come from the ground. Wash them well so that it doesn't, it can remove the sand. And then sprinkle maybe pepper, chili pepper, crushed chili pepper. Sprinkle it, or you can cut what do you call it, habanero pepper. I love fresh pepper. I enjoy eating fresh pepper, right? But if you are not used to it, don't go and eat it too, because it's spicy and it can hurt your stomach. If you have ulcer, please don't go close to any fresh pepper at all. Make sure you can put lemon and salt to remove the heat from the pepper before you can eat. As for me, I don't mind eating it because I'm used to chili pepper. So you mix, what do you call it? The pepper, you sprinkle the pepper, you sprinkle a little bit of salt, preferably maybe sea salt or Himalayan salt, and then a bit of olive oil, and then what is what do you call it? Lemon. Mix it together, toss it, and have it maybe with fish, or on its own, or with plantain, or with whatever you feel like having it with. All right, so so I'm still within the time. All right, so jalapeno pepper, habanero pepper, salad, onions, fresh onion. I'm not talking about pickled onion now. If you want to make pickled onion, cucumber, you can also do that. They are very good. You just put them on your salad or put them on your fish or whatever you want to have. Okay, so onions, cucumber, boiled egg, whole grain, nuts, seed, beans to boost. And I was talking about fiber. For fiber, you can eat plenty leafy green, legumes, beans, oats. Those things will feed your gut the good bacteria. The good bacteria. There is bad bacteria, there is good bacteria. So this kind of food will help your good bacteria and for the microbial, what do you call it, diversity. All right, and it will prevent constipation as well. And you know, I mentioned it, was it last week or a couple of Saturdays ago, when for some people, when they eat beans, they get constipated, they get bloated, right? The way you can cook your beans that you will not get constipated or bloated stomach, you soak the beans overnight. Soak it. In the morning, you rinse it, right? And then you boil it, put it in a pan, put water, boil it. After boiling, let it boil for just 2 or 3 minutes. Remove it, rinse it again, put it in a clean pot and put clean water and then boil. Why? Because there are some chemicals that are used in preserving the beans. And when that is the chemical that will make your stomach bloated. If you don't rinse it, you will see that when you are cooking the beans, you will see some foam on top of the pot. That is the chemical. That is the chemical, right? So you need to do that, and you can enjoy your beans after you have done that. All right, so yeah. So fermented food like cultured yogurt, Greek natural yogurt, or homemade yogurt, kefir yogurt, or you can have it as a juice as well, sauerkraut for probiotic, and the omidun water, the probiotic water, which is omidun from herb. And I said earlier that you should try and reduce sugar if you are over 30. Stop eating sugar. Sugar doesn't do anything in your body. You don't need sugar for energy. Okay, it's only for children. And avoid soda. Instead of that, drink plenty clean water. Drink plenty clean water. Invest in your water. Health is life, right? Health is wealth. Water is life. If you don't have a clean water, go and invest in clean water. Drink clean water than just any water. Because this water, even though they filter it, sometimes when you take water from the tap and you leave it in a clean cup, you will see the, what do you call it? It will settle, the rudiments, or what do you call it, will settle at the bottom of the water. In fact, if you use what do you call it, a microscope, you can see the tiny weevils or whatever inside the water moving. You will see it inside, clearly inside the water. But how many people who have the time to be going through and say, let me fetch the water and keep it for a while before drinking it? They will just take it and gag it. They will take from water from the tap, take water from the tap and just drink, without knowing that there are some remedies or impurities in the water. Even though they tell you it's a clean water, and still they told you that it has been purified. No. The other thing you can do is when you fetch the water, you can boil it. When you boil it, leave it to settle down. When the water settles down, when you are checking at the bottom of the water, if you put it in a clear container, you will see the residues under, at the bottom of the container. You will see it clearly. So that tells you that what you are drinking is not a clean water. So if you want to help yourself, you can be boiling your water. When you boil it, then after leaving it to settle down, to cool down completely, put it in a bottle and then store them in the fridge or leave them on the counter table and then drink. Yeah. So I hope I've helped someone to understand why and how to clean their gut. Why? Because your gut is the engine of your body. Your gut is, it's about your brain, your system, everything concerning you. All right. So I hope with this Saturday vibe, and I say Saturday vibes, and let's talk about balance your gut, boost your immune system. And I hope that you'll be able to help yourself by, watching this video again, and, maybe share it with people. If you're on YouTube, share. If you're on TikTok, share. If you're on Facebook, share with people, so that people can understand the importance of taking care of your body. It is very, very important. It is very, very important. So until I come your way, I still remain Okwe, your only host on this platform. And yes, on Saturday, I talk about health. On Sunday, we chat and talk about, share the word of God. On Monday to Friday, I talk and share about whatever topic that, God has laid on my heart. And then, we grow. We learn to grow. We learn to, to help ourselves and others as well. Not just only ourselves, but to help others. And that is why I always, share the information that will benefit you and benefit myself. Until I come your way, have a lovely weekend. You remember what I shared earlier about numbers. Go and check what your name means, the day you are born, the dates you were born, and here, if you are born on 8/8/2026, is a symbolic day for you. You are a good person. You are even lucky to be born on this 8th of 8 20 wherever, maybe 1920, maybe 1940, maybe 1960, but 88 is a significant number. And because this year is 2026, it even makes it unique. Why? Because you will take 2 plus 6, make it 8, right? So the 8, which is today, August, which is 8, and 8 from the 2026, the 4 digits, it means You know, it's a unique symbolic date. This day is a unique day, and I thank God for this day because it means a lot to me. A lot. It means a lot. 8/8. It means a lot to me. And 2026, we thank God for life. Okay. Until I come your way, stay blessed and stay healthy. All right. Bye bye.